What's not to love about soufflés? I mean, really. Today on Lakeside Table, we're making spinach soufflé. I love my husband. I mean, and he is this close from being perfect. I mean, he doesn't like soufflés. Not one, not any of them. Not a chocolate souffle, Grand Marnier, lemon, a savory one like a cheese or spinach, none of the above. I mean, really, what's not to love about a soufflé? I love soufflés, and that's why we're making them today, because they are delicious and they're light and they're fluffy and they are super easy to make. But the one thing you really need to know about a soufflé is that they come out of the oven beautifully puffed and golden and big and full, but they don't stay that way, and they're not supposed to. So I don't want you to get disappointed when they get deflated, because they're not gonna stay up and stay real erect all night. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna deflate, they're gonna go down because they're supposed to, but they're delicious. All right, so first things first, get all your ingredients together. And another wonderful thing about soufflés is that you can sub out the spinach for equal amounts of any cooked vegetable like mushrooms or asparagus. I mean, you can even make a soufflé with cooked carrots. So once you have your ingredients together, go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. Then butter a 6-cup soufflé dish. This one is about 8 inches across and 3 inches deep. Then sprinkle your Parmesan cheese in it and move it around so the sides get coated. This will help your soufflé climb the walls. Then tie parchment paper around it to help it climb higher. All right, now we're gonna move over to the stove and make a little roux with butter, flour, and a cup of milk. Melt the butter in a saucepan, and when the foam dies back, you know it's hot enough for the flour. Looks like ours is ready. Sprinkle that in and let it bubble and cook for about 2 minutes. Then whisk in 1 cup of milk and let it come up to a boil, stirring it briskly the whole time. As soon as it boils, turn the heat off. Add salt, pepper, cayenne, and nutmeg. Let it cool so it's just warm to the touch, and whisk in 6 egg yolks, one at a time. Chopped spinach, and grated Swiss cheese. Okay, now we're going to beat our egg whites into stiff peaks, and this is how our soufflé gets its puff and its lift. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh yeah, these are nice and stiff. This is what we're going for. So stiff they won't go on, see? Nice and stiff, no curl, no bent. So now we're gonna go ahead and fold this into our spinach mixture. I can grab my spatula. Okay, so the best way to fold is to add about 1/4 of your egg whites into your spinach mixture and just let it go. Just give it a good hard stir. You don't have to be gentle with her. Just get it all nicely incorporated. Okay, then the next part is where you're gentle. So you're gonna add the rest of your egg whites and then gently fold everything together in nice, even, circular motions. This is gonna give your soufflé its lift, and you wanna be gentle so that you don't deflate your egg whites, so you get a nice lift and puff. Once you've got everybody happy, you can pour it into your souffle dish. Tie your parchment around the dish and pop it into the oven for 40 minutes. Don't open the door while it's baking. That's a big no-no, and it might cause your souffle to not rise at all. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes. We're gonna check for doneness, which means when we pull this out and jiggle it, if the center moves, it needs maybe about 8 more minutes, but this looks really good. Go ahead and take the paper off, and it's nice and puffy. Beautiful golden brown. Okay, so this is when you take it directly to the table to show off your culinary chops. And then once you're at the table, take 2 spoons back to back and divide it like this. And it will deflate immediately. Just gonna tear this apart here and then scoop it up, plate it up, and sauce it up, and you're ready to go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here. I have been dying to get into this, so let's give this a shot. Oh, that is just lovely. That is so good. It's just very light. That spinach is really coming through. That is so good. All right, so let's add it with a little bit of this mousseline. Oh yeah, got this going on. So this mousseline, if you're not familiar with it, is hollandaise sauce with a little of heavy whipping cream that has not been sweetened, all mixed into it. Oh yeah, it just adds another layer of that rich, buttery flavor. Heaven, we're gonna love this. This is another classic recipe you can find in my cookbook, Lakeside Table Sauces. Head over to lakesidetable.com and check it out. And then come on back and join me for more videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Oh, so good. I'll see you soon.